One of the most prominent principles used in Woman with a Veil is balance. The composition of the painting is symmetrical, with the woman's face being the focal point, and her figure and hands creating a vaguely triangular shape. This composition creates a sense of serenity. Another important principle that contributes to the overall aesthetic experience is chiaroscuro or contrasts between light and shadow. The woman's face, clothes, and the veil are light, while the background and the shadows are dark brown. This use of contrasts makes the figure stand out and accentuates the model's dark eyes. Besides, the shadows are done in a soft manner, reminiscent of Leonardo's sfumato technique. It makes the figure appear luminous and creates a warm effect. These techniques contribute to the principle of realism used in the painting. The face and the folds of fabric are rendered realistically, following the golden section principle. The woman does not only seem lifelike, she appears dynamic as if she is going to move. This effect is achieved by the rendering of her pose, especially the hand. Judging by the color palette and the woman's facial expression, the overall mood of the painting can be described as dignified and luminous. Many scholars believe that the artwork depicts Raphael's lover Margherita Ludi, who is also featured on other paintings, such as La Fornerina and the Sistine Madonna. However, not all experts believe it to be true, and the identity of the model is still considered a mystery. The painting is also considered to be inspired by Leonardo's works, in particular by Mona Lisa, with which it shares some similarities. Following the tradition of the High Renaissance period, the painting represents the ideal of beauty, as seen by the artist. The fact that the woman is believed to be Raphael's lover shows that the painting conveys the painter's attitude towards the model, as well as the woman's physical beauty in a range of emotions expressed by her face, most prominently dignity and serenity. The main artistic statement appears to be the beauty and grace of a person, in particular a woman. It is also the part of the human condition which the artist chose to depict. It corresponds with the humanistic ideals of the Renaissance era, such as that people are not inferior to God, but are, on the contrary, dignified and close to perfection. As we already mentioned, Raphael's Woman with a Veil shares many similarities with Leonardo's Mona Lisa. Both paintings depict women sitting with their arms folded, turning their faces towards the audience, and looking directly at the spectator. They are also characterized by the use of soft shadows and close attention to the details. Both women have dark eyes and appear to be slightly smiling, demonstrating their emotions in a subtle manner. However, while Leonardo's work depicts a woman wearing a black dress against a light background done with cool colors, Raphael's model is painted with white and gold colors against a dark background. Mona Lisa suggests mystery and contemplation, while Woman with a Veil looks warmer and more inviting. Besides, Raphael's work looks dynamic in comparison with its more static counterpart. We can conclude that despite the apparent similarity between the two artworks, the aesthetic experiences produced by them are very different. However, just like Mona Lisa, Woman with a Veil can be considered a masterpiece. It is a painting done with great skill, attention to detail, and realism. A slight smile suggests dignity, dark eyes hold an intense look, and red paint used on the woman's cheeks make her appear lively and animated. The painting conveys emotion in a subtle manner, leaving room for interpretation. All this proves that the artwork deserves to be called a masterpiece. Everything you need for studies, essay samples, writing tools, and tips, you can find at studycorgi.com.